The 1454, Denver departure, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 230.
170 to Diamond, Southwest 2934.
There's 2 Echo Sierra, turn right heading 260. Southwest 27 to 73, fly heading at 290, back to final. Frontier 393, reduce speed to 210, then descend and maintain 1000.
Sierra 393.
Hotel sounds good. Radar services are terminated, and squawk VFR, frame exchange approved. Take care. Lotus 100 Yankee Charlie, Denver departure, roger. King Air 2 Tango Tango, proceed direct Eons.
Clock and 4 miles, airport at your 2 o'clock and 18 miles.
And we got the airport site, 2 Echo Sierra.
And 2 Echo Sierra, I'm sorry, to say at the airport site?
Sir, we have the airport site, 2 Echo Sierra.
There's 2 Echo Sierra, turn right heading 330 to join the straight in. Clear for the visual approach, runway 35.
All right, right turn 330, clear for the visual, 35 left, 2 Echo Sierra.
Flight jet 550, contact Denver Tower 133.3, good day. Frontier 393, flighting 290, back to final first course.
393.
Miles off your right side, you got them in sight?
Southwest 2934, contact Denver Tower on 133.3, take care.
Okay, sir.
Line 4212, turn right heading 260, descend maintain 8000.
Feels like
Southwest 2773, reduce speed to 170, then descend and maintain 9000.
2773.
Vision 124 Sierra Papa, Denver approach, roger. And Sierra 3 Golf Sierra, contact approach 132.75. Thank you, Charlie. Contact Denver Center on 133.95. Take care.
Line 4212, turn right heading 3251, final, clear for the visual approach, runway 35 left.
So 35 left, down 4212.
1554, contact Denver Center 125.9.
Knots, then 900,000, Frontier 393.
Southwest 3297, Denver departure, radar contact, do not exceed 250 knots.
Southwest 2773, airport's at your 2 o'clock and 20 miles. Southwest 2773, fly heading 330 to join final, clear for the visual approach, runway 35 left.
330 to join, visual 35 left, Southwest 2773.
37 Julia Romeo, go ahead.
Maintain 170 to Diamond Key on 4212.
37 Julia Romeo, squawk 0404.
Southwest 2773, maintain 170 knots, no Diamond.
73.
There's 2 Echo Sierra, appreciate you keeping the speed up, contact Denver Tower on 133.3, take care.
2 Echo Sierra, good day.
Connected to PilotEdge.
7 Julia Romeo, radar contact for northeast of Longmont 6900. You said you're looking for the ILS at Rocky Mountain Metro? Juliet Romeo sounds good, flighting 060 and maintain VFR, the altimeter 29088.
Here 393, maintain 170 knots until diamond, cleared for the visual approach, runway 35 left.
Here 393.
Southwest 4720, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 35 right.
Cleared the approach for the 35 Zulu. 35 right Zulu, southwest. 4720.
30 right at Metro.
1 o'clock and 5 miles. Eastbound, climbing through 9, will level 10,000, Boeing 737, will pass underneath you prior to dock.
Look at those 4720.
Q-Line 4212, reduce speed 150 to diamond, and contact Denver Tower on 133.3. Take care.
4212 it is.
Southwest 3927, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 35 right approach.
Southwest 3927.
Six 402 Victor, Denver departure, roger. Yeah, Southwest 3297, climb maintain, feathable 230.
Southwest 2773.
9,000, flighting 270, back to the final approach course.
Approach Southwest 1667, passing 26.5. We have India.
Southwest 1667, Denver approach, good afternoon. Descend via the runway 35 left transition and expect visual approach.
5 left, visual, Southwest.
Southwest 4782, Denver departure, rate of contact, do not exceed 250 knots, climb via SID. For 7 Julia Romeo, traffic 10 o'clock, 3 miles maneuvering, 7,400 indicated. Warrior 7616 Foxtrot, Denver approach, altimeter 29088. Southwest 3297, contact Denver Center 133.905.
Alright, I was going to say, I just did the oil change not too long ago. Brakes are good. Electronics are good. Battery's good. Alright, I need to get this set up to match FS economy. Let's remove these covers and we'll add the appropriate fuel. And let me see. So I need 110 in the forward. And these guys need to be 170. we go. Now we got takeoff and landing all within the envelope. Takeoff weight 6995. Is that right? 6995. Yep. So we are heavy, but that's all right. 180 gallons of fuel. So takeoff CG is 32%. Okay. Go ahead and close that. So we need to, since it's cloudy, we need to do an ODP and file flight plan and such. So we'll jump over here. We are going from this little airstrip, Colorado, and we're gonna land here at this little tiny strip, East Valley View. It's like a parachute place. So we're going to use this place also to help with navigation to find it, because this would be small, so we got like a little lake to look for. There's no approaches into the field, so it's just intersecting runways here. We got 0826, so we got basically an X to look for. And this one is longer, narrow, shorter, wider, so we'll just, depending on winds and such. But yeah, they do dust cropping, pilot instruction. It's pretty cool. We are taking off from here. So you would use the Denver Center for our departure. That would be the departure, so, but we need an ODP. So an ODP, we come down here to takeoff minimums, copy the identifier, find Hayden. All right, the winds right now are 160 at 4. So we'll just use runway 10 for departure. So you need departure procedure, runway 10. So that is going to be what we do. For climate visual conditions, which it's not. So we're going to climb 147 to 12,200 before proceeding on course. So this is going to be the IFR. I want to fly flight level 210, 129 miles. I'll get this, and I'll download the flight plan too. So I already did the fuel. I got more than enough fuel for this. The altimeter is 30,000. Winds 160 at 4 knots, and no METAR, but that's fine. So we're going to file the IFR. Hayden, Jet 56 to goal to ridge. For TBM, we are slant golf for GPS. I'll just, that makes more sense. So we'll go ahead and file that. So IFR is on file, so we're going to get a IFR hold when I'm ready. We'll do that procedure. So that procedure is 147. So we'd be taking off, looks like a right turn to 147. We'll climb, and then we'll turn on course, which would be to Hayden. So yeah, he'll vector us to this J56 probably around here. All right. I think that's all I need for, oh, so we're doing F as economy, and we're doing this one, Hayden 211V. Got our 6 passengers, 180 gallons of fuel in the TBM. So let's get this party started. All right. So we are online. What I do need to do is start the flight. And the, start. Everything's on board. So we'll hop in here. I'll shut this door. All right. Fuel cutoff. All these switches are down. You can turn on the nav light. That's up. Those are down, except for the ignition is auto. That's fine. It's really cold outside. It's 21 degrees, so we're going to get some heat going. Close that. Need to set the park brake before we get started here. Bring on, actually, I probably would need, let's bring out the ground power unit, even though it make it easier to start with it so cold out here. So we're going to add the GPU. Cost money, but it will make the start of the cold engine easier. All right, so we'll turn that on, and we'll go to generator. Yeah, GPU. Whoops, I got the old Eric. I need to update nav data. Yeah, it's good till it expires today, so we're still legal. I'll update that after I'm done with this flight.
Aural warning, okay.
Okay. All those are good.
Pause system test. Okay.
Turn on these lights up here. And we have on the battery, so that's good. All right. Put on revisionary screen in case of power loss. We'll have engine displays here. Turn on the pulse light to get this started. That way others around us will know we're going to be kicking on the engine. And we'll turn on the aux BP. Got auxiliary boost pump is on. Engine start, briefing, abort anything over 950 ITT. We're going to add fuel above 13 NG. And we can have 900 ITT for up to 5 seconds. We are looking for 25 NG within 30, 53 within 60. We're going to use a little trusty timer. So we're going to use our timer, start her up. Wrong one. All right. We got 15, we'll add fuel. 25 within 17. ITT, it's capping out at 640, so that's a very cold start. And we should have 53 within 60. We got 53 within 30, so we're good there. Do a inert separator. That takes about 45 seconds. Oil pressure is in the green. Do auto, and auto. Make sure the gas tank switches, so we'll hit this button here, which it does, so that's fine. Go to flight idle. And we are okay. Get rid of visionary. And we have a good start, so we can remove the ground power unit. So we're going to move this to battery. And we shall remove the ground power unit. There it goes. And then we'll go to systems, electric, check out the main. So go main, got 28 amps. So we're good there. Check out the standby. 28 amps standby is good. Main gen offline. Go back to main. That's fine. Fuel is fine. Map, next rad. We'll turn on our bleed air pressure and get the environment going. Reset that. Okay, bleeds are on, systems have been checked. Verify cabin pressure switch is on. I did that. We can turn off the pulse light now. I think everybody knows we have started. We're going to plan on flying in pretty high, so we're going to turn on the oxygen. Synthetic vision will set this up for terrain for the little one. And I need to bring up AWAS, so that's 1927. Let's see if I can get it.
Valley weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than 10.
2999.
Sky conditions 5,500 broken. 31,500 overcast. Temperature -5. Dew point -10. Altimeter 2999.
Okay. All right. So the altitude at this place is 66. So we're within 75. So that is fine. I'm going to download the flight plan. Save. Downloads. Oh, it's not going to work. That's right. Well, I guess I'll get my clearance before I worry about that. We are facing 284, so that matches that. 122.2. is the simulated phone call for contacting the overlaying Tracon. And actually, in this case, it's not Tracon, it's just a center. 22.2 and CTAF for Hayden. Okay, what is this place called? HDN elevation 66. That's already checked. So Yampa Valley 123.0. So we'll do 123.0 for CTAF. And actually, I'll just get the IFR when I'm holding this short. Let's do that. Only take a second to dial this in. I should get what I filed. If not, no big deal. All right. We're going to go to CHE. Hayden VOR, and we're going to do that. Menu. Of course, it doesn't load an airway. I think it's just a straight shot. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about an airway. So we'll go to GOU. The only time that would be important is if the airway has a turn in it somewhere. JULL.
Stockholm 839 exact tower, turn right heading 150, runway 2, cleared for takeoff. Wind 320 at 14 gust 21.
JID, I mean RID, R.
Turn left heading 150, runway 2,
ID,
clear takeoff, Stockholm 839.
And a right turn
J,
150.
Yeah, right turn, my bad. Stockholm 839.
E, enter to 11V, Easton Valley view. Enter that in there. So there's our little airport. And that's fine. So we'll come down here to runway 10 because that requires a heading of 147. So we'll dial in 147 on the heading here. 147. And for our altitude, we'll do, I don't know, maybe 12,000. Just 12,000. Actually, we're going that way, so it'd be odd for heading east. So 13,000, we'll adjust that at when we pick up the IFR. Cabin pressure for 11VA is, the altitude there is 4820. So that is incorrect. I'm not sure how to change that. I'm not going to worry about it. Check icing. Autopilot is set. We'll do heading and vertical speed 2,000 feet per minute initial. Set flaps for takeoff.
Back on 839, contact NorCal departure.
Trim for takeoff.
Document for that.
And transponder, we'll set that here. Transponder, let's do a standby. Things should be warming up in here now. Yep, 21 Celsius, so it's nice and toasty in here. Turn on our taxi light.
To El Paso, clearance to Phoenix Airport, Atkins departure.
And we'll go to CTAF real quick, 123, let them know we're going to taxi to runway 10. Here at Hayden. All right, so looks like our gonna go to there by Alpha. So we'll turn off the parking brake here. You can remove the chocks. Check our flight controls. We got control on the left. We got control on the right. Looking good. Windsock's coming from our left, so we're gonna definitely be going to runway 10. Hayden traffic, TBM-139, taxiing to runway 10 via Alpha, Hayden traffic. So we'll head on out. Let me update this meter. So yeah, this is Alpha. Looks like we're going uphill apparently. Need to add some power to get up this hill. Get a flight idle now. Alright, there's nobody here, so we'll go ahead and, as long as I'm doing less than, I think it's 30 knots I can do, well, I'll just wait till I get holding short. Yeah, that's the runway over there. Let's go to taxi range, beta mode. Wind 160 at 4. Do a feather check. Good feather. Is there a United plane sitting up here? Stupid traffic global. That's hilarious. Alright. It's like the runway is all kind of weird. Alright. let's go back to
SOCOM 205, reback.
here. We'll get our IFR clearance.
SOCOM 839. Climb and maintain flight level 190. Contact Oakland Center on 127.45.
Level 190, center 12745, SOCOM 839.
Southwest 1132, radio check.
South 1132 sounded really quiet and got better towards the end.
Southwest 1132, I'm going to go ahead and restart my sim, start over and see if it'll work better.
Roger.
Good afternoon, Denver Center. TBM-1399 on the ground at Hayden, Yampa Valley. Request IFR to Easton Airport.
SOCOM 839 Oakland Center, climb and maintain flight level 370. TBM-1399 Denver Center is cleared to the 11 Victor Airport via as 5, climb and maintain flight level 210. Departure Denver Center 120.47, squawk 4605, hold for release.
Clear to 11 Victor, as filed, climb maintain flight level 210. Departure will be Denver 120.47, squawk 4605, and I am number 1 for runway 10 ODP, ready for departure 1399.
Number 1399, a reback is correct. Release for departure. Clearance is void if not off by 2048 Zulu. Time now 2040. If off the next 8 minutes, call back within 10 minutes from now with your intentions. Change advisory frequency is approved.
Not off within 8 minutes, call back 10 minutes. And advise frequency change approved 1399. All right, so we got our clearance. So we are going to
Bravo Gallop, altimeter 29903.
we're going to change to CTAF. We're going to punch in our code, which is 4605. 4605. And sponder altitude 4605, and we're going to go to all the way up. So take this up to 210, and we have to fly heading 147 to 12,200 before proceeding on course. So we'll turn back to Hayden. We'll turn on our pulse light, strobes. Okay. We did the feather test. We need to turn on our pitot, stall warning, and all that stuff. Icing, cast messages are normal. We'll turn off the brake. Inert separator is on. That's fine. We are going to rotate at, let me update this departure wind weather. We are doing runway 10. Be a little bit of a right crosswind. We're going to rotate at 87 indicated. VY is 125. Okay. Departure frequency is 120.47, so we'll get 120.47 on the ready. And we're good. Hayden Yampa Valley traffic, TBM-139, taking our runway 10. Hayden traffic. All right, let's go. In this crazy runway, hopefully it won't break our plane. If I had known I was going to do this, I would have flattened out all the airports. Rotate, gears up, flaps coming out. And we will start turning toward our departure here. So need to get to 12,200 before we turn on course. So we'll contact Denver when we get to that altitude. All right, gears up, yaw damper is on. And 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,000 feet. Actually, when we get to our altitude here shortly, we will close the inert separator. And I want to climb out at 130 knots. Hayden traffic, TBM-900, departing Hayden to the south, leaving 9,700. Last call, Hayden traffic. All right. More or less south. So we'll switch to Denver departure.
Stockholm 205, Haley Tower, runway 13. Cleared for takeoff.
10,000.
405.
Do the timer. Close that.
Albuquerque Center, stands the 261 Alpha Bravo, has the Gallup Airport in sight.
Number 261 Alpha Bravo, radar services are terminated. Squawk and maintain VFR. Frequency change is approved. DXN.
Squawk and talk VFR, thank you very much. 261 Alpha Bravo.
Denver Center, TBM-1399, leaving 11,700 for flight level 210, and request direct to GOL enable.
November 139er, Denver Center radar contact, 11 miles southeast of the Hayden VOR. Say again your altitude leaving?
Leaving 2,500, 1399. Two. All right, well, he's not answering me, so we'll head to
Stockholm 205, contact Salt Lake City Center. Citation 8 Romeo Kilo, contact Seattle Center, 135.15.
3515, 8 Romeo Kilo, good day.
Salt Lake City Center, got Stockholm 205, passing 8,900, coming level 230.
Stockholm 205, Salt Lake City Center, radar contact.
Yeah, center, citation 508 Romeo Kilo, flight level 340.
I'm only 11 miles from it, so no big deal.
Kilo, Seattle Center, roger.
We'll go ahead and turn off the pulse and the taxi light there. Add in some torque. Noise cancelling headset. Borrow, we're going to press that for standard, so boom and boom. Take this up to flight level 210.
And November 139.
Gizmo and Das, how you doing guys? I just got notification, but you're already in the air. Thanks Twitch. That's funny. Yeah, Twitch is twitchy at times, that's for sure. But it's alright. It's not going to be too long of a flight. Once I pick up the speed, we'll be on our way. I was hoping for a little bit of a shortcut, but I'm only like 5 miles away now. But how was your Christmas, Das? Haven't seen you in a minute. And Happy New Year, fellas.
Number 139er.
TBM-900, go ahead.
November 139er is cleared direct. We'll go direct to Ridge. Now direct to Ridge, and I've got an amendment to your route.
Going direct to Ridge and standing by 1399. Oops. Okay, flight plan. Let's do Ridge, menu, activate, direct to, activate, flight plan. Go back to nav. Denver Center 1399. I'm ready. Go ahead.
November 139er is cleared to the 11 Victor Airport via Ridge, Victor 101, Gil VOR. It's Golf Lima Lima, then direct.
Copy, direct to Ridge. Join Victor 101 to Gil VOR, Golf Lima Lima, direct, TBM 1399.
Number 139er, read back correct.
Alright, so... Hey, thanks for the sub there, Das. Here, let me give you your, before I read this other, I need to give you the subscriber thing. But yeah, man, I much appreciate that. Thank you. Let me see. Been good, just working. I get notifications of your streams, but this project's been in favor of meetings when you are on. Yeah, because I usually stream, you know, same time in the afternoons, just when I get ready to do my flying. And I don't usually stream in the evening because that's when I usually make most of my mistakes. So why embarrass myself even more, right? But no problem. Yeah, man. Thank you. It's Christmas all over again. Also, your animation has channel spelled wrong. Does it? Oh, I will fix that. Let me see. Let me do that right now because I will forget if I don't. That's funny. No surprise there. I need to amend this flight plan too. Oh, I brought up the wrong one there. Looks like we got 60 miles till we get to that waypoint, so I got time. Where is this one? I'm gonna fix it. Here we go.
South 1132, affirmative.
Oh, that's hilarious. I did misspell it. That's great. Okay. All right. So now you deserve a second shot at that. So let me do it again. Thanks for the spell check. That's funny. It's the fighter jet. Could be you didn't, but auto-corrected. Yeah, no, I probably didn't use spell check on that. I'm using a it's called Stream Elements. It makes it streaming stuff easy for idiots like me that don't know how to use it. So what plans do you have for New Year's Eve with, you know, everybody doing different things this year for obvious reasons? Victor 1012 GLL. Let's see what that looks like. Is that a straight line? Yes, that's a straight line. So I don't need to add the Victor. So we'll just come down here. We'll go flight plan. And we'll put before the airport, we'll add in the GLL. So we'll do GLL, GIL, VOR. Enter that in. There we go. Space this out a little bit more. Get rid of that. And if I'm going to do a top of descent calculation, 11S elevation is, I don't know. So let me see here. 11S chart, 11V, I mean, it's no information. There's approach. Okay, there's nothing there. So let's bring up this thing and airports. Let's get rid of that. And we'll go 11, whoops, 11V. Elevation's 4820. And so say 6,000. 6,000. Gives us a 10-minute cruise here. Alright, that's fine. Alright, back to the channel. Back to the action here. Nothing really planned. My family is in an hour out and they're doing stuff, I usually go out, but last few years, I'm just too old to do the hour drive back that late. And plus, it's dangerous. Well, it used to be dangerous with everybody out drinking. Used to sleep at 10 p.m. You and me both, man. Yeah, my routine, me and the wife go upstairs at about 9 o'clock, and we watch a few hours of TV shows that we like watching. And then, yeah, we usually go to bed on a work night for her at like 10:30. So I'm about the same schedule as you are, really. Did I go to standard? Yeah, I did. Okay. Come back here. But yeah, we're not doing anything for obvious reasons. We're just gonna watch the New York one, the Times Square show that they put on every year. It's kind of fun to watch that. It's like, even with COVID and everything else, you can almost guarantee to see a huge crowd at Times Square on New Year's Eve. Which is kind of crazy to think about it, especially with this new variant of the COVID that's out. It's even more, like 50% more contagious. I mean, like it wasn't bad enough. It's sad. It is really, really sad. Okay. GLL. Okay. Looks like we broke out of the clouds. That's cool. But yeah, I haven't done the party scene and man, I can't remember. It's been years. Probably 5+ years. I'm nearing 50, so I think I probably stopped doing the party scene when I was just about 40 years old, I'd say. Just around 40. I hit my midlife. I'm like, well, I can't party anymore. It's just not right. But I probably don't look like it, but I was a huge partier when I was younger. I was always at the clubs, doing the club thing. I was huge into motorcycles. I was number 3 on this motorcycle club I was part of. And of course, I was made fun of then too. I was the secretary of the club, which in the hierarchy of you have the president and then the VP of the club, and then you have the secretary, which I was number 3. So it was kind of cool. And that means that I was number 3 in any of our bike get-togethers. So it'd be like, 30 of us going down the road, and I was always number 3 in line. So I didn't have to worry, but I kind of like being in the back of the pack because then you'd have all the bikes in front of you to look at. But I had a custom, had a Big Dog Mastiff. They don't make big dogs anymore, but it was an awesome, awesome bike. Had a 300 series tire on the back. It was just a beautiful motorcycle. To see if I can find pictures of it. I think I can download one. I'll show you what my bike looked like. It's all hype. CDC has listed already 80+ different strains as of March. Oh my God. This is just a lazy craze of panic. Just wash hands and don't lick each other. And hey, thanks for the new follow there, my friend, Mr. Nart. Thank you. Appreciate you joining us.
TBM-1399, descend and maintain 15,000. Port columns altimeter 2992.
Descend and maintain 15,000, altimeter 2992, TBM-1399. I'll show you that picture of my bike here in a little bit. All right, altitude 15,000. And what we'll do, we'll set, we'll do flight level change. That way we'll just descend at this speed. We won't lose any speed. So it should, oh, I think I need to go to flight idle. There we go. That way it should hold the speed and we'll just descend. Do need our coffee cups. And I need the, does this thing have AWAS? No, I'll look up a different chart we'll use. Actually, I do have AWAS wrote down. It is 6 miles north of the airport, 135.17. So let me get that plugged in here. But for right now, we'll punch in the baro he gave me, which was standard anyway. So just punch that and bring it down to 92. And that is already on 92. So we'll go down to 15,000. And we got terrain on that one. Let me see. So, all right. Just don't lick each other. We'll all be good. So this current news strain is just media trying to keep viewership up since they're going to bomb ratings without Trump giving them something to panic over. Oh man, I couldn't have said it better. You got valid points there. And Narp says hello from Massachusetts. Hey man, I feel sorry for you guys up north with all this snow. I'm from Florida, but actually I've lived in Florida most of my life at this point, but I'm from the Philadelphia area. That's where I grew up the first 21 years of my life. So I know what it snows like, but my gosh, you guys are having like record winter stuff this year. But in any rate, thank you for joining our channel. What you're guaranteed with this channel is when I'm streaming, at least PilotEdge, GA stuff, not my DCS stuff, but GA stuff, I will always be online. I'll always have radar services. I'll always will fly real world procedures. Everything is done by the rules when I stream. If I don't want to follow the rules, then I usually don't stream. So, but I'm also doing FS economy. Oh, so let me see if I can find for you guys real quick the picture of my bike, because honestly, I haven't looked at it in quite a while, and I kind of want to remember. I got into a motorcycle wreck in 2010, which is why I quit riding. About killed me. But, geez, all right, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to email myself a picture because I don't know the password for Facebook off the top of my head. So I can see it on this one, and let me see. Photos, because I know I have photos of my bike on Facebook. Your photos? Albums, maybe? There you go. Okay. Alright, I found it, so I need to download it. Save image. Just name it bike. Yeah, I loved this bike. I've had bikes ever since I was a teenager. And this was by far the one I saved up for, being the best one ever. Email. Why am I turning? Okay, I'm only turning a little bit.
Southwest 3231, Oakland ground, runway 30, taxi via Uniform Whiskey.
Attach picture. Alright, so now I need to go over here and download it. Okay. All right, real quick. Let me see what you say. Just because you have photos doesn't mean that you actually want to see them. If the overlords of Facebook algorithm says you need to see something else, right? Yeah, yeah. It took me forever to remember where it was. I haven't looked at it in a while, but I have just downloaded it. So this is what I rode for many, many years. Actually, I bought it in 2017, I think. No, not 17. 2007 is when I bought this. I bought it brand new 2007, and I had it till 2010 when I got rear-ended by another bike. I was at a bike rally called Thunder Beach, and a B-old Cafe Racer, made by Harley. It was at the time the fastest street bike you could get. Rear-ended me. Luckily, I had a 300 series rear wheel on this thing, and he hit me dead center of the wheel, and I had a passenger at the time. Everybody went flying. It was a mess. He hit me he was doing 100 miles an hour. I just pulled out of a parking lot, so I was only doing like 15 when he hit me. So yeah, it was not a good night. Not a good night. But I mean, other than the wreck, it was just an awesome bike, and I have many, many good memories of it. So that's what matters. It's the good times. Let's see if I can get this AWAS now.
Citation 508 Romeo Kilo descending out of level 270.
Wind is light and variable. So we're going to go with the longer runway. So the longer runway is 4,000 feet, and runway 8 would be going the way we're going. So we'll just plan on landing straight in runway 8.
1399, descend and maintain 9000, contact Denver approach 126.1.
Descend, maintain 9,000, contact Denver approach 126.1, 1399. Altitude 9,000. And this time we'll do a vertical speed. And we'll go to Denver approach 126.1. 26.1, pop that over. Try it again. All right, so Denver approach. I'm going to keep an eye on the torque will rise as we drop out of the sky here. Denver approach, TBM-1399, leaving 14,200 for 9,000.
TBM-1399, Denver approach, no weather available for Easton Airport. Greenway altimeter 2992, expect visual approach.
2992 and visual approach 1399. Yeah, I know they don't have AWAS there, but we checked the AWAS that was on file. I'll show you the one I used. Actually, I can't show you because, actually I can. I'll show you this way. So you come over here. So you go to the airport, which is here. Right click, and then you come down here to AWAS. Shows 6 miles north of the airport, and that's the frequency I was using to get the weather. So that's how I did that. Nice. I'm still riding my first bike. Oh, what kind of bike you got? How has PE been? Are they still understaffed and overpopulated? No, actually. Keith, the founder of PilotEdge, has added quite a lot of staff, and he no longer has to even work the microphone, although he stopped by my stream the other day, and I said, hey, I missed you. You missed your voice, you haven't talked on the radio in quite a while. Used to be able to where he would be there on all the events that he would have, but he hasn't even been doing any events. He said he didn't have to. He's got enough staffing. So now, like on weekends, that's the guy talking right now. You probably know him. He's a very popular streamer, Captain Canada, I think his name is. I watch him sometimes. He's very entertaining, and he knows what he's doing, at least radio-wise. You got a 99 Harley Sportster 883. Nice. That's a good bike. 883, that's an older one. Oh, duh, you said 99. Yeah, because they don't make 883s anymore. I think the smallest Sportster is heading 090, vectors for approach, descend, maintain 7000, TBM-1399. Oh, drop my water bottle. 090, 7000, 7000, and vertical speed. I'm gonna do 2000. And we're going to switch this to that, and we're going to dial in
TBM-139, Greeley Airport, 1 o'clock and 13 miles. Easton Airport, 1 o'clock and 17 miles. Report Easton side.
Looking now, 1399. What is the, all right, 083, so we'll do 083, and, okay. Okay. Denver approach, TBM-1399. I have the field. We can cancel IFR.
TBM-139, IFR cancellation received. Squawk VFR, change to advisory frequency approved. Have a good day.
Squawk and maintain VFR, frequency change approved. 1399, thanks you too. Alright, so frequency change is 122.9 for CTAF. And I'm going to go right toward the airport. 122.9er is CTAF, so we put on CTAF. And we're going to squawk VFR. And that's not going to help me with anything. Alright, so I'm going to enter in at a left base for runway 8. And the elevation again is 48. So we want to go down to 6,000 for pattern. So let's go down to 6,000, do vertical speed. Come on down, take that thing off. Take that away. And I don't know where the airport is yet. $883 is one of their top sellers still. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. They just renamed them to the Irons? Huh. I did not know that. But I've been out of the motorcycle thing for, well, since 2010, so I thought that they didn't make those anymore, but I have been corrected. FSC wise, I cannot even begin to think of my back fees on my on your planes. Yeah, it's been a while. I fly just enough FS economy to basically pay. I have 2 airplanes now that I paid for. I think that might be the field. So I own 2 now. I'm renting this one. Oh yeah, I'm looking for a lake because this airport is right by a lake. On the VFR charts, it shows a lake on the north side of it. So the airport will be just to the east of the airport. I mean, just to that. All right, autopilot off. What's the name of this place? Easton Valley. See if I can spot it. I think that might be it. Or maybe that's it. It's around here somewhere. Let's add a little bit of flap. So the thing about FS economy is I know these are turf landing fields. All right, where the hell is it? Is that it? Maybe that's it. All right. I don't know where this stupid field is. All right. I figured this can be a pain in the arse. So the field. It says turf, so I know it's not going to be a concrete field. Let me see what it say here. Sportster still name is used, but mostly 1200. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. When I think of Sportster, I think of 1200cc bikes. The irons replaced most of the Sportster line, though. However, they're essentially the same bike with slightly newer features. Oh, okay. The 48 is a Sportster model, still sold, stripped down, but powered up to 1200. Oh, wow. Faster gearing and teeny gas tank meant to shred inner CDs. Alright, I don't know where this stupid airport is. It's going to be on this side of this lake. Can't tell if that's the... I don't mind landing on the ground as long as I know it's the right place. Maybe that's it. That's a road. I'm gonna have to look at I'm gonna have to look at a satellite image, I think, to figure out exactly where this field is so I can land on the right place. I wonder if if I can go into a hold here. Let me do altitude. Let's do 6,000. Heading. Altitude. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do Google Google Maps. See if I can bring up a satellite view of this airport. This is ridiculous. I don't know where it is. It's just a little strip. I'm thinking that might be it. I have to make sure I stay out of this Bravo. They only changed the bore height. Oh, and the cylinders. Huh. Learning all sorts of stuff today. All right. 11V airport. Denver. What's the name of this place? It's Easton. Let's do Easton. Easton. Well, that ain't it. Is it Durango? No, that ain't it. Oh boy. All right. Let's try Easton Valley View Airport. Let me try to search just that and not the actual identifier. I can't even get the Google Maps to figure out where it is. Oh, there. Okay, I see it now. Change to satellite view so I can see what it looks like. It's a little grass strip. Where's the lake? That's not it. Easton View Airport. That's not the right one. Colorado. The charts found it. Oh, this is crazy. Let me see if I can fly directly over it again. 11V, so if I fly directly over it, then I'll try to look around, see if I see it. Fly directly over it, and I'll jump out of the airplane right at that moment. I'm gonna cheat and jump out. In the real world, you'd be able to see this. Not so much in the sim. It's obviously showing. I just have to land on the right spot. They make kits where I could change the piston rod height with a different header on it, allowing the longer rods at outputs 1200. Well, you definitely know your stuff when it comes to that. I was never a mechanic. And like, you know, I mean, you obviously know what you're doing with the motorcycle stuff, but the clutch basket, You know, you would think righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Not so much. I stripped the nut because it's backwards when you do something with a clutch. I messed it up. So a buddy of mine who, I should be directly over this field now. A buddy of mine, he fixed it for me. He did most of my repair work. Yeah. Do you think that's it? That strip? I think that's it, guys. Because it's ortho, you know, so it's not going to stand out. So I'm going to land on that strip. It's like a little strip. Because I don't see anything else that looks like it could be the airport. So we'll just land on that. And hopefully it won't wreck the plane. I know about the... Oh, you don't have the skills to do it? Yeah, I didn't either. I totally messed up that clutch basket. Matter of fact, we towed the bike because he couldn't actually... He had a tap die set or whatever they're called. And he couldn't get it out, so we had to take it to, you know, one of the manufacturer places that was contracted to work on those customs, or that brand of custom. And they were like, yeah, even the mechanic forbidded me from working on my own bike. It was funny. He's like, you're not even allowed to do an oil change. Speaking of oil changes on those bikes, it was crazy expensive because I was using synthetic oil. All right, let's turn that on. And let me see if I can get that area back in view. That's just the inert separator. Okay. That's got to be it. What's the wind show? 1 mile an hour, so it doesn't really matter which way I try this. So let's do gear down. I want to power it off. And we'll, hopefully we don't mess this up too bad. I say we, like you guys have any control over this. It's directly off my left wing, that's got to be it. I'm only caring if FS Economy says that's it. That's all I care about. Alright, flaps are down. And we are facing this way, so we'll say 335. Give some power so I don't stall. The elevation is 48, so 48, 553. Okay. 53, so I'm going to make a right turn, then we'll make a left turn, double back. All this stuff is on. Okay. Let's give this a shot. Usually I would use CTAF. to call out pattern work, but I am pretty sure there's no one else trying to land here. Or take off for that matter. Alright. Luckily there's no wind.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
If this ain't it, I'll just abandon the entire thing. Or maybe I can... Yeah, that should be it.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
I know, it's going to yell at me the entire time because I'm landing on a...
Terrain ahead.
500.
This has got to be it.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Gear down.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Alright, FS economy.
Pull up. Pull up.
Airspeed.
Pull up. Pull up.
Getting
Pull up. Pull up.
Alright, I landed. I can stop now. Alright. So let's see if FS economy allows me to end. Like, I am right on the money there. Alright, parking brake is set, I think. So, finish. Oh, it worked. Landed in the middle of a field and it worked. That's great. That is great. Assumptions is how people crash. Yeah. Well, with a sim, you can do stuff like this. In real life, you would have seen that you're out. Let me, what did I call this again? No, I don't. See, I couldn't find it. Like, I am literally on the airport. But there's nothing here that remotely looks like an airport. It worked though. FS economy took it. I don't recommend landing like that, but... Oh, you meant 2D? Yeah. Now you know not to bother with this location until you see if someone has made it at all at 3D. Yeah, you're right. I didn't realize, I did all the flight planning, and I didn't realize till I was just about ready to get started that it was a turf field. Normally I don't plan flights on FS economy into turf fields because of this. But it's alright. We made it work. I'm going to close that. Go low idle. And turn those off. Turn those off. Turn those off. Then we can do field cutoff. Turn the oxygen off, turn these lights off, close that. Let's see if I broke anything. Engine's fine. Landing gear is actually okay. Airframe is fine. So we didn't break anything. So that's a good thing. Before I forget,
Disconnected.
Disconnect. We'll complete this flight. And you have to turn on, you got to put all those things back on. Dad says I sometimes load into the airport before the flight to see what the game says it is and what it looks like. Then I go to the original airport. Yeah, that's also a good idea. I have done that, but I usually do that when it's a custom airport that requires, like libraries and stuff, just to make sure that there's no errors in the log text file and shows up, at the box at the top right that says this airport did not load correctly. So yeah, I do that. There is a windsock. I'm obviously at the right place because there is a windsock. Maybe that's it. That looks like a road though. But we are at the right place apparently. But yeah, so I usually do that when that's a road. That's not the runway. But the windsock is there. So that's kind of funny that they put a windsock in the middle of this nothing. But yeah, I'll load it when I have custom libraries and stuff like that. Make sure everything loads properly. If it's just a gateway scenery, then it's going to load properly. So I'm not in the habit of doing that. All right, guys. Well, that was entertaining. Let's see how much money that made me. Go to log. It gave me 3,700. Sweet. All right, y'all. You have a good New Year's. Y'all stay safe out there and have fun. See y'all next stream. I'll be back for sure Friday for my normal scheduled stream. Y'all take care. See you, Gizmo. Take care, buddy. Das. See ya. Thanks.
With 7 Juliet Romeo, turn left heading 360, intercept the localizer. For 02 Victor, turn left heading 020. Plus 2827, number departure, radar contact, climb maintain, flight level 230.
Take care. Southwest 4720, maintain 170 knots or greater till France.
70 greater to final, Southwest 4720.
Approach Southwest 4423, 50250, descending via the T-bar, arrival with India.
20.
Southwest 4720, that's 170 knots or greater.
Yeah, that's right, you got it, Southwest 4720 for the right side.
Southwest 4423, Denver approach, good afternoon. You can expect the visual for runway 35 left.
1664, Denver departure, radar contact, good afternoon, climb and maintain, flight level 230. Hawk 7 Juliet Romeo is 7 miles from Collin, maintain VFR, practice approach approved, no separation services provided.
27, yep. Cancel your approach clearance.
Flight present heading, maintain 8,000, expect runway 35 left.
For Southwest 3927.
Southwest 2528, Denver approach, good afternoon. Verify you did say information India, Denver altimeter is 2988, and expect the visual for runway 35 left.
28.
Southwest 4720, contact Denver Tower on 133.3, good day.
33.3, we'll see now.
Who else is calling?
Denver approach, there at 531, Charlie, 16,000 VFR on top. And we're not picking up the
Aaron 531, Kilo Charlie, Denver approach, good afternoon. Denver altimeter is 2988, and